10 kids can pick up 5,000 eggs in a yard the size of a football field in 10 minutes, but it takes them 3 months to pick up 5 toys in a small bedroom? Oh, well, that's pretty easy. All you gotta do is just hide candy inside of the stuff in our room, and you know, you're not the only one who happens to have been bad at putting stuff away. I know damn well anybody coming home from an anime convention, that stuff stays in the suitcase for about 2 weeks at least. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We are heading back into r/Insane People Facebook, and if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. Also, if you guys would like to save 10% on your next order of gamer subs, use code Tommy at checkout or click the link down below. It'll automatically apply the discount to your transaction and it helps support the channel. Thank you. Tetanus is probably one of the most ridiculous vaccines ever. Your chances of getting tetanus are about the same as walking out of here and getting hit by a meteor. If you get a cut or a puncture wound and you put peroxide on it, your chances of getting tetanus are 0. Because tetanus organisms are anaerobic. It cannot live in oxygen. Tetanus comes from the bowels of animals. As long as you don't have a sheep or a cow in your house, I don't think that you're in any danger. I thought it was rust that usually causes tetanus or stuff like that. Ah yes, you know, because your chances of getting tetanus are always incredibly low, especially if you happen to have a rusty nail or 7 around. And, you know, it's almost as if there's something out there that makes it so that your chances of getting tetanus are a lot less, so I don't know what that could be called, some kind of vaccine of sorts that help make it so that the chances of you getting it are, less and less. Has anyone noticed that there was a Bible study event on the same night, but it got canceled due to low attendance? I don't know why. Gee, I wonder what if there ever could be anything that happened to have gotten people's attention over Bible study. Look, I'll tell you this. I was streaming one night and somebody in my chat decided to randomly recommend this and like, hey, have you heard of this? And I was like, no, that doesn't sound real. Looked it up. What the shit is this? Oh, by the way, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, streamer thing down below. That awkward silence in America right now is the vaccinated realizing the unvaccinated were right. There can't be that many of them around. I mean... Okay, maybe I shouldn't go further on that one. Then the Democrats would have to repay all Obama's golf games. He played almost every day at Andrews AFB. I've seen him there. Let's count the working hours of our presidents. I would have to say Trump beats them all, but we are talking about a known gang member who has been deported and had deportation orders by 2 federal judges. Playing golf is sometimes working golf games. Yes, to be able to unwind someplace. This senator violated the Logan Act in a big way, but I guess they don't care. If our tariffs can cause a worldwide recession, then the world has been living off of our money. Isn't the US borrowing a lot of money from a lot of other people? I don't think you know how this works, but you know, that's not gonna stop you from posting on Facebook about it. Ah, there's the problem. Public Facebook post. Got it. Now, unfortunately, that's where the stupid tends to go. Do you have autism? Seems like the only kind of person who would think of a stat like this. I've got autism. I thought this was actually pretty neat. My friend does not have autism. He also thought it was cool. Shut up. Are you vaccinated? No, actually. LMAO. Ah, yes, you know, because people that have a different opinion on you on the internet must be vaccinated, right? Yep, that totally makes 100% sense. Yay! I hate people that think like this. Yeah, you're acting very vaccinated, aren't you? Yes, Sesame Street has incorporated secularist pluralism into its content for years. Remember when Mr. Hooper died in the 1980s in real life, and they did an episode where Big Bird said, well, I will see him again. And the adults all told Big Bird, no, you will never see him again. Leaving millions of children traumatized, with no hope for life beyond death. That was the point. Sesame Workshop Nature, and a host of other PBS shows have sought to undermine our Christian society, advocating for every conceivable liberal, left, socialist position, openly or subtly advocating for them. I grew up watching it, and to see it for what it was: indoctrination. Ours have been after PBS for years. Remember an M. Romney and Obama debate when Romney said, "Bye-bye, Big Bird"? Of course Obama defending PBS, pointing out the education they provide, especially for the poor.
I think one thing I do remember from seeing Sesame Street over the years is that they've done various things where they cover serious topics in ways that kids are able to understand them really well. And when you're a kid, losing someone, it can be a topic that you don't really understand and it's hard to comprehend. So having a way that is able to explain things and in a way that isn't traumatizing is something that could very much be useful. If a big yellow bird coming on TV to help explain to you what happened is the good way to do about things, then, I'd say that's good. People going out of their way to take things out of context and be able to try to get people to be against something because they take things out of context and try to mold it to make them look like the better person, not the best way to go about things in life.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of news sources from across America and comments made on social media, and a huge common denominator is people who are the sheep. It is sad that the human brain is a supercomputer and can achieve countless memory, but yet so many people choose to just autopilot. First and foremost, the POTUS is not a career political man and never will be. Most people cannot comprehend the art of the deal. The tariffs these brain dead are complaining about are not written in stone and was never meant to be. The tool used by President Trump is a leverage of power through a show of power. The POTUS will use the tariffs, but most countries will probably never see any tariffs. The smart play is to coexist as trade partners without the need of tariffs. I've seen a post about 401k losses during this year. Excuse me, it's your 401k. You can change it. If you lost the money you said you did, it's probably because, once again, you were given bad advice or no advice. In 10 years, I worked at RCP. I watched my 401k closely. I did not never put 100% in Rubbermaid stock, even though I worked for them. I invested a percentage into RCP's stock and broke the rest up to a mixture of not-so-safe stocks, as they call it. What I do know is this. The previous 4 years of Trump, he did what he said. He is doing now what he said. The bottom line is that the administration is exposing. We are finding out that Congress has been and is a freaking criminal empire. If I was a person at 75 to 80 that's been in Congress for 40 years, I would be scared to death. These people have robbed us blind. The last 4 years of Biden was brutal. The most non-caring POTUS in history. He used tax money to ship out of the U.S. by plane loads. This country went straight to Hades in a handbag. This year is not going to be a cakewalk. We older people knew this on voting day. We are in for the long haul to restore America. These folks of Democratic Party loyalties will never emerge from their cocoon of darkness. I am not sure what is coming in the months to come. But this crazy BS these Democrats call rallies for democracy, not. These people are busied in and paid. The biggest problem is fake media.
But with that is going to have to be with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future,
be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye!